Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's full tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add watermark to your designs using Canva, step by step. Watermarks are very useful if you want to protect your images, brand your content, or prevent people from using your work without permission. By the end of this tutorial, you will know how to create a watermark, adjust its transparency, position it correctly, and apply it to images or designs inside Canva. Let's get started. Step 1. Open Canva and create a design. First, go to Canva website and log into your account. Okay. Once you're inside, you can go ahead and hit click create a design, or choose the type of design you want to work on. Okay. Let's say I'm working on, let's say this one. So I'm gonna choose this template. You might choose Instagram post, presentation, YouTube thumbnail, custom size. After selecting your design size, the Canva editor will open. This is where you'll create and apply your watermark. So let me say I'm gonna customize this design today. All right. Step 2, upload your image. Right? Upload the image you want to protect with the watermark. Okay. You can go ahead right here to the side panel and upload your picture. Okay, or upload your logo from your computer. Once the image is uploaded, drag it into the canvas. Now your image is ready for watermarking. So let's say this is the product, right? You can position it whatever you want, and hit here position, make it forward. Right, this is the design. Okay, this is not an endorsement for Netflix, so I just found it here. Step 3, create a watermark using text. The simplest way to create a watermark is using text. Here's how. Click text here at the top, choose add a heading, type your brand name, let's say here my username, and more. Okay, and then just position it correctly. Right? It could be your brand, your username, your website.com, etc. You can position it whatever here. I'll say in the middle. You can also customize, of course, by choosing the font size, the font style, excuse me, the size, and the color. Okay. Choose a simple and clean font so the watermark looks professional. Now, reduce that transparency. A watermark should be visible but not distracting. To adjust transparency, what you're gonna do, you're gonna just hit here the transparency icon, and then just reduce it. Okay, like this. Lower the capacity to around 15 to 40%. So let me here 15%. They should do it. Okay, this makes the watermark subtle but still noticeable. This is the most common method used by photographers and designers. And then position the watermark. Right, you can position it in the middle, okay, here, like that, like I do, or just put it here. Make it small, but yet visible for other people. Okay. So some people put it in the bottom corner of the image, center, maybe diagonal across the design. For stronger protection, some creators place the watermark across the middle of the image, making it harder to remove. You can resize and rotate the watermark for more stylish look. So I'm gonna put it in the middle because it's harder to erase. Right? You can resize and rotate the watermark for more stylish look. You can also use a logo as a watermark. Instead of text, you can also use your logo as a watermark. Upload your logo in the uploads. Drag in the logo onto your design. So let's say this is the design. This is not an endorsement, and just resize it. Okay, and reduce the transparency. So same thing here. Reduce it to 15% here. All right. This method is great for branding photos, social media posts, product reviews, portfolio images. Step 7, apply watermarks to multiple pages. If your design has multiple pages, you don't need to recreate the watermark every time. You just select your logo and hit Command and copy, or Control and copy in your Windows. Right? The same thing if your watermark is a text. Okay? And then paste it onto the next page right away, as if you're copying a text from different part. Okay, or duplicate the page with the watermark already applied. Okay, this saves time when working on large designs. You can also lock the watermark. To prevent accidentally moving the watermark while editing, select the watermark element. Let's say if it's a text, okay, I'm gonna just hit here lock. If it's a photo or a logo, excuse me, hit lock here. Alright, this is very useful when working on complex layouts. Now the watermark stays in place while you edit the rest of the design. Step 9. Download your watermarked image. Once everything looks good, you can export your design. To download, just hit share at the top right. Hit download. Choose your file format. PNG for high quality or JPG for better sharing. Okay? And of course, as the quality here says, the higher quality. Right? You can see right here. Size, we should just keep it at. You can use JPG, PNG, or PDF. After downloading, your image will include the watermark. Okay, here are some quick tips to make your watermark look better. Use a light transparency so it's not distracting. Avoid extremely large watermarks unless protecting premium images. Use your logo for branding consistency. Keep placement consistent across all images. A well-designed watermark protects your work while keeping your design professional. Avoid making the watermark too visible, using fonts that look unprofessional, placing the watermark in random positions, using colors that clash with the design. Always aim for subtle but effective branding. Okay? So, yeah, this method works for almost any type of design. Adding watermark in Canva is a simple but powerful way to protect your work and build your brand online. Whether you're creating social media content, selling digital products, or sharing images publicly, a watermark helps ensure that your content stays connected to your brand. With just a few simple steps, you can watermark any design and maintain a professional look at the same time. So consider liking this video, subscribe it. Until next time, see you.